Today, we're going to be talking about science safety. When participating in a science investigation, always listen to the teacher's instructions. Okay, if you don't listen to my instructions, you could possibly get hurt. We don't want that. Make sure you have the proper safety equipment for the lab activity. We're not going to be doing things that are too dangerous, but there is a possibility someone could get hurt in some of the activities we do. Your investigation may involve working with chemicals, glass, or heat. Goggles protect your eyes. Gloves protect your hands. And an apron protects your clothing. So we're going to be using each of these this year. The lab will have other safety equipment in case of an emergency. Fire extinguisher, fire blanket, and an eye wash station. You should know where the first aid kit is, the fire extinguisher, the fire blanket, and eye wash station, where they are all located. Okay, but we're not going to have an eye wash station. I don't have a fire extinguisher in my room, but I do have a fire blanket. We're not going to be working with fire, really, because the fire marshal doesn't like that. So we should be good. Always alert your teacher if there's any kind of accident, such as a fire, broken glass, spills, or injuries. I know the first thing you think is like, I'll just clean it up myself. But don't, because you could cut yourself or, something else could happen. So just tell me if you have any problem like that. Okay, the teacher may ask you to get the first aid kit, and we'll definitely talk about where that is in the classroom in case you need it. It contains basic medical equipment such as bandages. Our first aid kit is going to be located in my desk in the front of the room, and I'll show you exactly where that is. Okay, a fire extinguisher is used to put out flames. I think you probably already knew that. Okay, where is your fire extinguisher located? Like I said, we don't have one in the room. We're not really going to need it. Okay, a fire blanket is used to smother flames or protect a person trying to escape from a fire. We have a fire blanket, but I'm pretty sure this whole scenario isn't going to come up. Okay, it's made of fire-resistant material. That means it's a material that is really hard to catch on fire, and it'll smother flames. Okay, if your clothing catches fire, remember to stop, drop, and roll. Some labs have an eye wash station, which is used to flush chemicals out of your eyes. We don't have one of those. In middle school and high school, you'll definitely have one. Before starting your lab, study all the procedures. So that's like the quickest way to, hurt yourself is by not knowing the procedures of the lab experiment. A procedure is a list of instructions. If you have any questions, ask me. Always dispose of chemicals and hazardous materials properly. We're not going to have a whole lot of, hazardous chemicals in here, so you don't have that much to worry about. So hazardous means harmful. Report any spills to your teacher immediately. Immediately means, right then. Report broken glass to your teacher immediately, or someone could possibly cut themselves. Okay, never eat or drink anything when you're in the science lab. So what I'll always say is, don't eat or drink science, even if it looks, like a sugar cube or something like that. We've probably used it in the other classrooms, in the other classes before you, so you don't know who's touched it. And even though a liquid looks like it's water, sometimes it's not. So don't eat or drink science. Okay, it's important to follow your teacher's instructions in order to stay safe during a science lab activity. So always follow directions in the science lab.